This, gentleman, is an ARMYMEN package. And in this ginormous box I got on eBay, there's tons of vintage plastic ARMYMEN I'm going to add to my plastic ARMYMEN collection. This is my plastic ARMYMEN collection, and I recently did add a German faction for my ARMYMEN collection. So in this giant box, oh my goodness, we're throwing things all over the place. In this box, we have a ton of vintage processed plastic ARMYMEN, and this guy did such an insane wrapping job and put the pictures on what's inside everything, and he actually gave me a giant discount because I bought so much. So we have a vintage processed plastic M48 Patton tank right here, and we have an armored car. These started to be produced in 1974, and I think these were 64. It doesn't look like there's an armored car and a M48 Patton tank in here. There's probably just a tank. I think I'm wrong. These are packaged really good. So our first vehicle from the unboxing video is a armored car. I think these were first made in 1974, and then the vintage tans one were 1991 for Desert Storm. You do have your turret, you get your driver gun house placements, and you have some ladders and some door designs, some headlights. Very nice. I think I already have 24 of these in my collection. So this makes 25, and I think I'll have 30 by the end of this video, just about. So up next, we have a vintage Willys Jeep or another armored car. We will see what's inside. So we have armored car number 2, and then I like how this guy put tape underneath the turret on the armored car, even though it's pretty hard plastic, and if you push down on it, it's not going to snap off at all. But it's nice that they go the extra route for that, and he's rolling away. Up next, right off the bat, I could tell that this is an M34 Cargo truck just by the shape of it and the size, which is nice. I think I did get 2 or 3 of these in this giant unboxing video, and I was correct. Look at that. That is nice. Oh, he's got stuff inside here too. Are those napkins? Maybe there's dead bodies in the back of that for ARMYMEN. Okay, that's crazy. I actually was kind of correct. You have a machine gunner, you have a guy prone, and a guy half prone crouching. So that was kind of funny that I was correct about that. So up next, we have a Willys Jeep in beautiful condition, not many scratches at all, if any. And then we have a artillery piece being towed behind that. There's so much in here still. So I did pick up some Vintage Marx stuff too. We have a boat here, we have an M3 half track, and then we have an M26 Pershing tank right here. I really like this dark green. I don't think I have one in this color. I have some in some lighter green. So we just got that dark green one, and then we have 3 lightish green ones, and then we have this bluish green one here too. Based on the shape of this one, it does look like there's another Willys Jeep with a cannon inside of this one here. I was right and I was wrong. We had a cannon here, and we have a bazooka trooper, we have a flamethrower trooper, a mortar trooper, and a guy yelling with a M16, and then we do have a M48 Patton tank here too. Just unboxed another armored car here. These things are packaged so crazy. An unboxing video for how these are packaged is an understatement, and I think this is another armored car here too. So we just did unbox 2 more armored cars. I think there's 5 total in here, so I think this is the last amount of those. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're starting to make a mess here. So this is the M3 half track here. This is from Vintage Marx. This is from a Battleground playset from the 1950s and 60s, or just 60s. It's a nice condition here, and this guy actually is from my collection, but these are the guys that would come in those sets, and they would sit down in the trucks, and you can also sit them down in the back, which is awesome. And of course, they have some nice detail all around, and in pretty amazing condition for how old it is. So I forgot to show you guys this, but we got this stupid rinky-dink Marx Jeep here, I think, and we get this nice howitzer or artillery piece, and it goes very nice for your 132 or 135th ARMYMEN scale guys. I did just get another armored car here, and it's nice to get 6 of these because I have 24 in my collection, and this makes 30 total. So it is nice to get that number instead of 29. I just got another Willys Jeep here, and we got 3 more soldiers. We're gonna add those to the body pile, and we just got this cannon here too. I got another M3 howitzer here somewhere. I think this is the one I just got with the star on the tow hitch. And we did just get about 50 or 60, maybe 70 green Timmee Toy Vintage Soldiers here. So this is nice to have. I already have 400 plus of these guys in my collection, so we could probably say 500 vintage Timmee Toy Soldiers now. So I actually have 200 plus in both of these bags for vintage green Timmee Toy Soldiers, so there might even be closer to 100 or more in that one bag. And over here we do have the Clone Trooper Army, which is pretty fire. So we do have another M48 Patton tank here. This one is in amazing condition. This one is from the 1980s, I think, because the 1990s, they got rid of the wheels and they actually put them into the tracks there. And then the ones in the 60s and 70s, you actually had rubber wheels, which is kind of cool. We just got this M34 Cargo truck. This one does look like it is a little sun damaged with the color on it. It doesn't have this crisp vintage green like everything else here. And the tow hitch is broken off, but that still is okay. It's awesome to have another vintage M34 Cargo truck for the collection. I don't know what's in here. I think this is another M48 Patton tank by the looks of it. I'm not even showing it on camera. I just don't want to make a mess on the table. And I think we are correct here. Take that tape off there. This is nice. Another one from the 80s with the wheels and the drivetrain. Oh my goodness. We got the Big Daddy. This is a 155 millimeter self-propelled gun. And this is from Vintage Marx, and this is actually something new I have for my collection. This is awesome. I'm so happy to have something new in my collection. It's been a while since I've picked something up like this. It is missing a wheel / axle here, but I do have a replacement. This thing does look like it moves 13 or 15 degrees on both sides, and this does move almost all the way up. It does look like there were a few pieces here that would hold artillery shells or something, which is cool. This is awesome to have in my collection. And going through the paper here that I bought everything on, the person said a big thank you, and I would just like to thank this person for the great deals and just all the stuff that they sent over, even though I paid for it. But it was awesome to unbox, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do want to see more, all I ask for you is to hit the like button and maybe consider subscribing. And if you are looking for plastic army men, you can check the description or the pinned comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I gotta clean all this up now. So this is everything at the end of the video. We have your 6 armored cars, your 155 millimeter self-propelled gun, you have your 3 M48 Patton tanks, your Vintage Marx M26 Pershing, M3 half-track, you have your 2 M34 Cargo trucks, you have some more M3 howitzers and some Willys Jeeps. You have this howitzer over here, this other Jeep. There's a little boat upstairs too that I got, and maybe 100 soldiers or something. And I do really like doing these unboxing videos, so I might get some more vintage rare stuff. And a big thank you to the United States veterans for putting their life on the line and giving us our freedom we know today.